You're currently operating in what I call a polycrisis. This is a sequence of events where everything in your life shuts down at once. Maybe a massive seven-figure deal was fumbled, or maybe the partners you thought you could trust turned their backs on you. Maybe a marriage collapsed, or a health scare just grounded you. You've experienced a complete system failure. When the executive operating system crashes, your default reflex is to try and control the external wreckage. You try to force a square peg into a round hole. You try to outwork, outthink, or outmaneuver the detonation. It's the wrong protocol. Your breakdown isn't the end. It's a divine invitation to begin your reconstruction. And today, I'm going to give you the exact 8-point blueprint to reboot your biological and mental infrastructure. This is the sequence you run when the system fails, and you know you need to get the machine back online. Before we install new software, we have to clear the corrupted code. This requires 3 steps. Step 1, relinquish control. 99% of the reason you have hit system failure is because you're trying to control things you can't actually control. You can't control the market. You can't control other people. You must surrender control of the external variables and submit to the reality of the situation. There are only 4 things you control: your attitude, your words, your actions, and your reactions. Lock those down. Release the rest. Step 2, the integrity audit. This is what I call radical self-accountability. No matter what has happened to you, assume ownership of your current state. Write down the promises you didn't fulfill. Identify your own blind spots. If you don't take radical self-accountability, you can't shine a light on the flaws in your own leadership. You can't rewrite the code if you refuse to look at the errors. Step 3, strategic solitude. You must become comfortable with the silence. Right now, you're in a fearful fight or flight state. You can't override your software if your nervous system is redlining. You need to establish silence, whether through breath work like I do or structured solitude, to hear the internal signal and understand what you are truly feeling. Now that the errors are cleared, we reboot the hardware. Step 4, isolate the primary constraint. When your world detonates, you have multiple fires burning. You must choose one monster to fight. But here's the tactical secret. Choose the easiest one. If you go after the biggest monster first, you're setting yourself up to lose because you don't have the resources yet to defeat it. Step 5, the unbreakable promise. If your self-trust account is deeply in debt, you have to make a $1 deposit to start balancing it out. You make one unbreakable promise that is laughably small. It's not go to the gym for 2 hours. It's do 5 push-ups every morning. You do that for a week, and then you habit stack a second micro commitment on top of it. You must understand this rule. Action breeds clarity. Inaction is far more dangerous to your life than action. Step 6, progressive overload. You must embrace the journey and treat this rebuild exactly like resistance training. In fitness, you must progressively overload heavier weight over a consistent time to get stronger. Rebuilding your life is the exact same mechanism. The challenges will get more difficult because that's the point. The resistance is the point. Finally, we bring the new system online. Step 7, equanimity. Got it tattooed on my arm. When you fully integrate this protocol, you become the lighthouse. A lighthouse has one job: to stand tall through the storm and shine its light. You must lead with equanimity, which means maintaining absolute calm under pressure. You stop making decisions out of fear, and you stand as the proof that the system can be rebuilt. And step 8, almost forgot to do the number, asset extraction. I call this forged gratitude. This isn't a soft, passive feeling. This is the ultimate act of alchemy, turning lead into gold. You look at the betrayal, the heartbreak, or the business collapse, and you extract the tactical asset. You recognize that the fire was never there to consume you. It was there to forge you. You use the wreckage to forge a new sword. Something powerful in you went dormant. But whatever happened in your past does not determine your future. If you're standing in the rubble of a polycrisis, if you're an executive who needs to rebuild your biological and mental infrastructure from the ground up, file your intel report. This is not a sales call. It's a system diagnostic. We will audit the detonation, isolate the constraints, and begin the 90-day protocol to bring you back online. Stop managing the decline. Start the reconstruction. I am Acusio Bivona. I'll see you in the work.